Hey, Ashley. I'm so happy you found the things, the spot pillows. Good job. Hey, Miss Peace Creations. How are you? I knew that wasn't going to last. A little bit of ribbon. It was the cutest little thing, but look how big the roll was. And I've only been able to tie 2 of these with it. You're more than welcome. You know how we do. Have to put our basket makers on. I did kind of like Rolita said. Rolita said, oh. Rolita was like she had to wait until she got all of hers before she could tell before she could tell people. And I was thinking to myself, girl, I understand, I understand, I understand. When I tell y'all, it be your own folk. It be your own folk. I wonder if I can leave that like that. I probably will. I think I'll just dovetail it. Working and watching? Yes, ma'am. It is crunch time. I started putting this together on live earlier and ended up getting away. So that's why I'm back. I don't plan on being on long. I know, right? Because I have to, because Sonia with Just Gifted is going live at 9:30. So if you are not subscribed to Miss Sonia's channel, go ahead and give her a subscribe. She is Just Gifted here on YouTube. Now, from what I've heard, some of the other basket makers may have or have posted shorts or videos on some of the other items that they found in Family Dollar. So if you are still on the hunt and you plan on stopping to another couple of Family Dollars, I heard Dorothy Anderson has a live or a video of some sort, short, with that information on there. Hey, Bonnie. So if you are still looking for the spa pillows and you're out and about, go check Miss Dorothy's video, short, to see what else Family Dollar has. And then that way when you're in there looking for your spot pillows, you could check the prices on a couple of other things. Hey, Bonnie. How you doing? I was just telling them I won't be here long because Miss Sonia's scheduled to go on in a few minutes. So I just came on. I'm just on because like I said, I had to leave kind of abruptly earlier. I'm having some issues with my air conditioner in my workshop. It started making a weird noise, and in true hubby form, he just called the people and they was already out coming to check on it. So I went ahead and got off so I can make sure I get that saw about. We'll get that repaired. So looks like I may actually just continue being in the house. How much were the pillows? The pillows were 97 cents. Cushioned spa pillow. It's 97 cents. I think originally they were $5 or either $8, but they're 97 cents. So I went to one store and I picked up 3 or 4 of them. Hey, Kimberly Showers. Picked up a few of them. I think they had 3 or 4. And then I went to another store and made a beeline straight for the little area and saw that they were back there. So I went back to the front and got a basket and loaded up. And that's when I went live. Because I knew that they were there. I had just literally just saw them when I walked in, so. Hey, Maria. Welcome, welcome. I should run out the door. No, ma'am, you should not. No, ma'am, you should not. If I was not already out, I probably would not have went out. I am happy that I got the items that I did get. Don't get me wrong. Because it actually is helping me complete these towel concepts. And like I say, I got a tote or 2 or 3 full of nothing but towels and washcloths and all that good stuff. So anything that's going to help me get those out of the door is a plus at this point. So I didn't know if I was going to find any, of course, but when I did, I was like, yeah, we finna run these bath towels and get them right on out the door. Hey, Miss Betty Dindy. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, we're back. Miss Sonia's going on at 9:30 in about 15 minutes. For those of you on the East Coast. About 9:30 and whatever time respectively after that. What? 9:30 East is 8:30 Central. And that's probably about as much of it as I know, y'all. Alright, so what I ended up doing with these were relatively simple, quick, and easy. I wrapped a towel, stuck it on there, put a spa pillow on the side. These are hair wraps. So it's actually this. And I thought that would be fitting with a set of towels, a towel concept. So I got the hair wrap in there to keep her hair dry or to use as she washes her hair, whichever. And I put a mom tumbler in here. Initially I had in, I was kind of thinking I didn't want to do fragrance on these, but I have so many, y'all. I can stand to do some fragrance in some of them and some of them without fragrance. So that's kind of what I'm toying with now. I have yet to actually pull the rest of the items to go in here. So I'm just kind of winging it at this point. And like I say, I'm only just staging. I'm going to go ahead and do these and put the rest of these items together, tie it off and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll figure out exactly what I want to put in here. But I am liking, let me prop this up so she stands correctly. I am liking the Cabana Kiwi with this. It's pulling in my different seafoam greens. And it also is pulling in my O for my mom. So I'm kind of liking that. These have some stuff on it, some blues and greens in there also. So I'm kind of okay with that. I would love to find the lotion to put in there, but as of yet, that's kind of what I have. And this particular one is a hand mask. They have this in the hand mask, in the foot mask, and the lotion. I've only found the mask. I haven't found the lotions yet. So that's kind of where these are going. So I got that in there. The other possibility, and like I say, I also have eye masks, the sleep mask. I could put a candle in here. I could put like fragrance, not these fragrances, but I could also put fragrance in there and then put like a body loofah in there and kind of finish it off. So we'll be doing quite a few of these. So for the time being, I'm just trying to get them together up here. The basket party, I know, right? Always a fun time. Vonnie says, but I do have spa sets to do. I found a whole end cap of not good baths, the other plain ones. Uh, what are they? Aroma Fields or something like that. They sent from Prop Shelf. Yep, Aroma Fields. Yeah, those Aroma Fields, I actually kind of need to use those myself because those are the ones with the expiration date on it. So I just looked. I got a couple of sets, not a lot. So I probably do some of the other colored ones with the Aroma Fields. Like I was thinking I might do this pink with some of that purple or lavender Aroma Fields. Um, and if I do that, of course, I'm going to have to dig out some more towels. So I think that's what I'll end up doing. I'm probably wearing these four like this. And then the next set I do, I'll figure out something else to put with them. Depending on what other towels I can fish out. Like I say, whatever my hand hits in those totes is what I pull out. So, hey, get picked. So the other thing I had were these bath and foot salts, mineral foot salts. So I can put that in there, and it's pulling our sea foams, and it's pulling our pinks with our cup. So that kind of goes. I could definitely do like a bath bomb in there to go with the whole bath set. Yeah, probably a bath bomb and a flower. And that'll probably be all she wrote. And to secure this, because I am not putting a backer on here, I'm just going to fish and wire it, fish and line it, and make it stand together. And then once I put it in the bag, it can't do nothing but stand up, you know. So I think I'll be fine. These colors are very pretty. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to play with color. I'm trying to learn to play with color. I said before, I match like a kindergartner. Like I am very, you know, pinks with pinks, blues with blues, that kind of thing. So the idea of even doing something like this little situation here was a lot for me because, of course, the colors are not, you know, together. And this is lame. Oh, he ain't gonna stand up because he taped way good, so he ain't even gonna stand up right. But on this little gift, I got the Coastal Capri set in there. And this flower is giving me pink in it. But I'm out of pink shred. So I was like, screw it. So I just started dumping this purple shred and everything. And that's just what it's going to be. So I'm kind of forcing myself to play with color. Because like I said, I was in Dollar Tree earlier and I was looking, I was like, man, I should get some shred. And I was like, well, no, I'll just go to like Dollar General and get some. But then I was like, screw it. I have more than enough shred. Like, I can make this work. So I'm attempting to make these color situations come together. So it's forcing me to learn how to play with colors and bring them together. So I definitely want to thank 1K's Creation for that, because goodness knows, I think that's why I was liking, I mean, besides the fact that she does really awesome gifts, but she does a lot of color combos and the coordination between the bows on the container as well as on the gift, you know, at the top. All that kind of, you know, speaks to me, considering I don't really do that. So that's why I was like, let me get my life together and start doing something. Thank you. I got 2 of these on here. Let's see if we can't get this other thing. And y'all, I got so many doggone boxes, packages of boxes. And I pulled out 3 or 4 different boxes, and they were not the sizes that I need. Like this particular set, this was a after Christmas set. It's got the 1, 2, 3. It's got 3 different sizes: a shirt box, lingerie box, and then the rolled boxes. So some of these are huge and don't fit. So I'm kind of trying to make it through this box, but at this point I may just have to go out and pull me another box of boxes. Affordable, Miss Donna says, I was looking through penny items thinking that would boss lady feet put in a basket. Well, I have some very big ones now. Good job, Donna. That's what we gotta do. That's what you gotta do, honey. We gotta figure this thing out. So part of my time be spent looking at stuff so I can figure out what I need to LLC. Then other time I'd be like, okay, let's do this. But I actually did sit here and write out the concepts that I want to do, as well as which items I want to put in each of the concepts. And I know that is a lot. Probably is overkill, but that's kind of what I needed to do to get that out of my head and onto some paper. So I can go back and refer to it and be like, okay, I can put this with that, I can put that, you know, that kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm doing. And with this box, I just tape these corners up so that they don't fall back into my box, especially since this is so little and I'm not putting a lot of paper and stuff in here. I'm just really putting something in here to keep it from collapsing. I was actually thinking about putting some cardboard in these things, but that would make it top heavy, and we don't want that either. So. On the move. You ain't gonna have nothing. You ain't gonna hear nothing from me. Nothing from me, nobody. I ain't got nothing to say about nobody shopping or traveling or none of the things, because you already know. I have absolutely no qualms about going out there and finding what I want. Alright, that really ain't got nothing, but let's put a couple of little pieces of tape on here to hold it together. Hey Cecilia, welcome to the live. So what kind of concepts are you ladies working on? Ladies or gentlemen working on right now? I am supposed to be working on showstoppers, money makers, heavy hitters, but I am not. I'm up here playing with something else. That's why I got so many things in there staged and in my way, because it get difficult, and I be like, that's enough of that. I did find an ottoman. Thought I sold them, but there it was looking at me. I need an LLC. I got 2 up here, and they neither one of them finished. And heck, one of them have been sitting up there for at least a week. Yeah, well, yeah, probably a week by now. And it ain't no closer to being finished than it was when I started up there. I gotta get them done. I'm supposed to be working on purses and ottomans. Towels was not on the list. Well, it is on the list. It's just a little further down on the list. Where did I put the box? I wonder if I could make a showstopper. You absolutely can, Donna. I know you can. I know you can. I have all the confidence in you. Even if you can't come up with something to stop a show with, the basket makers that have come before us have left us plenty of good examples. So like you said, all you got to do is find one that resonates with you and LLC it. Find one that somebody that's used products similar to the ones that you have available, and then go for it. I don't think I did that like that last time. That's up and down. Okay, let's try this. I think I did it like this. Let's go this way. And this is why I like to do all of my stuff at one time. So if I got boxes to wrap, I like to wrap them all at once. If I got other stuff, I like to do it all at once. Because what ends up happening is I figure out a way to get it, and then I forget it. So if I do them all at the same time, then I should have them all looking pretty similar, which is what I like when I do multiples. Hey, Crafty Leo. Can I get about 10 of those 10 of those pillows? I would say yeah, Crafty Leo, but I don't know if the other basket makers will be happy about that. Hey, All Things with a K. I want everyone to know I'll be looking at your old videos. The struggles are real. Yes, ma'am. That's why they out there, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned. But don't pay me no attention, Miss Donna, because I don't even have too many videos out there, because my phone is already always full of pictures. I have 20,000 pictures on my phone. Meanwhile, I'm sitting up here talking about I ain't got no storage. Of course you don't, because you got 20,000 pictures. So, after Mother's Day, I am going to hook this joker up to my laptop. I gotta go in there. I have to dig my laptop out. That shows y'all just how much I use that thing. Hey, I'm gonna dig that laptop out, and I'm going to transfer all these pictures onto there, which I need to do anyway, because moving forward, I am going to have somebody to store my pictures and stuff for me, because I can't be doing all this. I mean, I can, but I have not been. I can't find those pillows anywhere. I'm about to go home now. Welcome to the club. I got 35,000. You got 35,000 what? Oh, pictures? Yes, goodness. Yes, ma'am. And what's really sad, I'm just going to fill y'all in. What was it? It was actually our anniversary weekend. So in October of last year, my husband's phone just stopped working altogether. Like, it didn't work. It was, y'all, Miss Sonia just went live, just gifted us live. Oh, Miss Marie found 7,001 store. I did not. I think it was like 15 in that store. Yeah, something like that, because I think I paid right at $30. So maybe a little more than 15, 18, 20-ish. But then I had like one of the 250 bath sets, this little bath set thing here. I had that also with it. So with this 250 and that, and I think I spent $30. So probably about 20-ish of them. Hey, Alicia. Betty says, my store said they haven't. Right, Miss Betty said that earlier. She said her store told her that they hadn't had those in like 2 years. Which makes sense, because the store that I went to, nobody shops at that store. Except the locals, people that literally live right there in that neighborhood. They're about the only people that's ever in that store. So when I started going around, going into that store, I stuck out like a sore thumb. Some people knew I didn't belong over there. Oh no, that's not right. I secured my spot for next Friday and Saturday. This will be my first time Mother's Day street selling. Let's go, Miss Alicia. Good job, good job. I haven't even rented a U-Haul yet, y'all. Which I actually kind of need to do. I just found out college graduation is starting here tomorrow. So I kind of need to get on the ball and get me a rental secured if I'm going to do it, for the simple fact that these college kids are going to rent these U-Hauls and take them out of the state. They do it every time, and then we end up having to wait a couple of weeks before they get them back here. You would think a place that is nothing but a college town would know better, but that's what they do. It happens every time. And the makeup case set. Oh, that's what made it $30. Thank you. So I did. It was probably about 8 of them. Well, hey, that case was $10. That other thing was $2. So we're already at 12, 13 bucks. And I spent 30. So yeah, I got about between 15 and 20 of them. Thank you, All Things with a K. I don't feel so bad now. Alicia. Yes. Did you scout your area, Miss Alicia? Or is this somewhere you have vended before, but just not for Mother's Day? I'm being nosy. I'm all in your business. You don't have to answer, honey. I was just asking. I was just asking. Hey, Victoria. Welcome to the live. I'm back. I ended kind of abruptly before, so I figured I'd come back and hang out so y'all know everything's fine over here. Just life be lifing. Every time I get ready to do something, then something else pops up. And I've been dealing with that issue for a couple of months now. So I am really going to have to do some internal work to figure out what's going on in my world that I can't get my stuff done the way I want to. It's in a great busy high traffic street, and the lady that I know told me that next to her is a dance studio and it stays crowded. Very nice. Yes. Okay, cool. You're already ahead of me. I scouted the area. Yes. Oh, a casino down the street, girl. I need to come over there where you at. Y'all know I get lost in a casino now. I really will. We frequent casinos so much. One in particular, we go to Biloxi a lot, or used to go to Biloxi a lot. I can honestly say that has changed a lot. That's slowed down tremendously since I started making baskets, because I don't have the downtime that I did before. So it was absolutely nothing for the hubby and I to pick up on any given day and go and play. But now, since I'm making baskets, every time he suggested we run off, it's basket season or something. So let's see. We used to work at the Dollar Tree not far from there. Oh, okay, cool. So you got you a good location. You know all the stuff. That's what you got to do, honey. Scout it out. He looking for him. Let's go. No fate on it. They in the bag. Tell him to go pull out one of them boxes from back there, because he know they ain't did nothing with them things. Hey, Queen in Indiana. Thank you so much for joining. What's the name of the pillow? It is the cushioned foam spa pillow. Here's a screenshot, Vonnie. This is what you're looking for. There's one screenshot. And here, let me give you a closer of the tag. Do you need the UPC also? Here is the UPC. We got it. Those are really nice. Thank you. I can't find one of those. Y'all look at Dorothy Anderson's video. She has a short and she's showing these things and some other stuff. I saw Rolita talking about the spa pillows, so all I knew about was the spa pillows and that interior by design, those decor pieces that I saw the other week when I was over there. But I didn't know anything about these spa pillows until I saw Miss Rolita's short or her video about it. So that's where I got that from. Ain't got them. Oh man, Vonnie. Felt like I was pulling my skin off. Wait, what? I posted on my YouTube page last night about the new Peel Off Gold Glitter Mask. I took all 6 of mine back. I did a test run on my face and had to wash it off when I tried to peel it. Ooh. Yeah. I'm scared of them peel off masks. She told me she felt like she was pulling her skin off. How much are those gifts going for, S. Marie? Very good question. So we got a $5 spa pillow. We got a $5 towel. I think. Yeah, I think it's $5. Well, these are the big towels, so it may be a little bit more. The cup, which we can safely charge like $5 to $8 for. The head wrap thing is the head wrap thing is, I want to say they were 5. I mean, the package was 10, so that's another 5. So that's 15, 23. This spa thing I'll do probably about $1.50, $1. So, and then the container. So that's the cost of the items, the retail cost of the items. So what do you guys think as a price? Because like I said, I am going to add some other items to this. I think I'm going to do some with sleep masks. And then I'll do some with fragrance and smell good stuff. I'm kind of on the fence still about the body soak, like the, what do you call it? These things, the body salts, bath salts, whatever. I'm kind of on the fence about a bath salt, not this one, but a bath salt, because it's got fragrance. And I was trying to do something without fragrance. Like I said, I'll go back out there and find me some more stuff to put in there. The package is pretty, but the product is not. I had to wash it off. It's the 24K. I didn't get the peel off mask 24K, but I got the facial wipes ones for that. Wow. Okay, Alicia, we'll check that out. Y'all be aware of that. Not saying you can't use it. Maybe people that use face masks are used to that kind of thing and know how to maneuver it. I myself don't use those, so I don't even know. Like, so are you? So you took yours back. You're not going to use them at all in your concepts. I don't use none of that stuff, y'all. I don't be putting this. The only thing I can tell y'all for sure that I have used out of my baskets before is like the candy. The candy. I don't be using this stuff. Now the household stuff, I will. I'll use all that kind of stuff. But this that other stuff, I don't be using this stuff. Because I'm not a makeup person. Let me clarify. It's not that I have anything against the Dollar Tree products. I just don't wear makeup. So I don't know a lot about all that stuff. Since I've retired, I'm no longer the girly girl and all that kind of stuff. Once I was no longer required to live the corporate life, then I stopped immediately. So yeah. Hey, Miss Rosetta, welcome back. Doing what I'm always doing, running my mouth. Yes, thank you for letting us know. And now I know what to tell people if they ask me about it. Alright, so I just put a couple of towels on a box. And that we're going to use as our backer. And here's the other one. I did 2 of these little things here, boxes. So let's get to putting some stuff together. I think I had, oh, I can do have a couple more pink. And y'all, there's nothing to this. Like I didn't do anything. I just put my paper in the bottom. I put me a base down, taped it to my container so it won't go sliding out of here. And can you turn the camera a bit to show how you're folding them if you aren't done? Yes, ma'am, I will. Here, we will fold another one. Let's see. Do I have any more boxes? That might be our problem. Okay, let's see. I don't have any more little boxes because these are bigger than the last ones. Much bigger these boxes are. But yes, ma'am. Let's get this going. Hey, lady, love your work. Thank you. Tamara. Or are you Tamara? I know a Tamara, and she is a stickler about her name being pronounced correctly, which I totally understand. Let's see how much battery we got. Oh, we got 59%. Let's go. All right, let's get it off of here. Here. Can you see? I'm doing stuff, kind of, sort of. All right, what if I bring you back a little bit? Let's see, what can you see? Okay, you can kind of see it. It's super dark over here. Where's my light? Oh, my light's dead. No light for you. Hold on, let's try another light. Let's get y'all some light so y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, I just made this up. I just literally just did this. Like, I don't really know how to wrap this, so the OGs will probably tell us how we can do it differently. Let's see who's plugged up. Nobody's plugged up. Hey, Dina. Twins tomorrow and Tia. Store number 2. Oh, wait. I'm about to pull this thing down. Alright, let's see if this thing even works. This is one of my newest ring light thingies. Let's see. There is... Oh, stop it. You had those buckets already. Some of these I did. Yeah, most of these I did, actually. I mean, I haven't bought anything since sometime during Easter, I think. I'm pretty sure I got these Easter, the pink ones, because I was looking at like Barbie and Hello Kitty and all that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty sure the pink ones I got around Easter time. Or maybe it was these ones. But all of these that are at Dollar General, they're still there. I mean, they haven't went on sale or anything, so they should still be in your stores. So these are the smaller ones. They're not the big, really big tubs, and they're not the $5 tubs that Dollar Tree just brought out. These are just the size smaller than the original tubs. And these are only $1 at Dollar General. Use OG. Well, thank you, Kate. Be feeling real amateurish, girl. Be feeling real amateurish. I mean, I am. I've only been doing baskets since my 3rd year, y'all. Y'all act like I done been out here. I mean, I've been in the YouTube streets, but I haven't seen those colors in my store. The pink ones, the light pink ones, are definitely at Dollar Tree. I mean, that's where I got them from. The other colors I got from Dollar General. So, and like I was saying before, y'all, I'm just taping my box open because it's really not all that stable as far as keeping it from collapsing. I'll have to put some real paper in there to keep this thing from collapsing, and I didn't want to do it. And since this is demonstration purposes, we're not going to do all of that. But here's my box. You have the smaller ones. I need the larger ones. Yeah, the larger ones are at the where did I find them? Dollar Tree has them. Walmart has some. Not necessarily that size. They're a little bigger actually than the Dollar Tree ones. And who else has some? Roses. Roses carries these tubs in the larger size. And that's probably the only people I've seen with them. And this is a Mainstay Performance Towel. I'm just kind of trying to even it up some. And of course, since this was not my original size box, I'm gonna have to figure it out. So can y'all see? Let's see. Yep, kind of, sort of, not really. Kay, can you see that better? Dollar Tree. So all I did was take my box, and I have my towel doubled, and I'm just literally bringing one flap over. And I just did that because I have a tag up here that I'm going to keep on there. Okay. And then I bring my other side over. And I pull it a little tight there, so we don't get much buckling or movement in my towel. And then all I did was pull my bottom up. And then I folded the top in. So on the ones that I did on the smaller box, this particular towel actually met. So that's what I taped together, was just the back part of it so that it wouldn't flap open like it's doing now. So that's where I did this part of it at. So I just opened up my little flap, stuck that bottom part in there, and put some tape on it to secure it. So now we have a towel on a box. Let's see. Okay, yes, you can see. My Dollar Tree only has the new Army color bins now. Oh, yeah. They should, Miss Dina, they should be getting the summer stuff in. The summer line. The summer line has a red, it has a blue, and it has a kind of a turquoise color. So those may be coming when they start putting up their summer stuff. If you see that wall with all those summer colors, like the floral different patterns and all that stuff, there should be some boxes, some tubs in there. We don't have a Roses here in the Dallas area. Yeah, I don't either, Miss Rosetta. Y'all had to collect the pink and teal tubs from Dollar Tree earlier this year. Yep. Joy with Baskets and More will be talking about that. Go ahead and get your baskets and your colors and all that kind of stuff when they have them, because they don't have them all the time. And that was an understatement. So I have a stack of tubs that's probably about as tall as me. That's probably about as tall as I am. FOMO, fear of missing out. I just knew that those things were going to be bought up and I wasn't going to be able to find them. So I just bought them, and then I would go in, and like I do, I'd be returning stuff to Dollar Tree because I buy so much stuff. So if I get up there and I'm, returning something exchanging something and I don't have enough new stuff that I want in the store to get, I'll pick up some buckets and use up the rest of my little credit with. So a lot of the times that's kind of where I do that, because I mean, when I hit them hard. So if I go in there, doggone it, why would I do that? If I go in there and spend $100 and then I get home and realize that I got, you know, some of these same items at my house because I didn't look before I left, then I'm going to take that crap back and get some stuff that I actually want. So with that being said, I do end up in there buying stuff, and that's how I get a lot of my odds and ends, because I've already spent the money. Like I bought a case of tumblers, 2 cases of these tumblers, and they ended up being cracked. So of course, by the time I realized they were cracked, I could not find any more tumblers. So I ended up having to just return them. And that left me, you know, able to buy like 20 more items because the majority of the box was cracked. So with that being said, I ended up getting some other stuff. I was looking for tumblers, but they didn't have any more, so. Hi there, Consider Your Ways. Welcome from California. We put out a lot of fruit designs and barbecue stuff, but no bins yet. Okay. I also missed the mama cups because I was off a few days. Oh no. Yeah, those things walked off by the caseloads. I was on live the other day. Actually, when I found these things, I was on live. And there's a lady in my store who told me she had 5 cases of them. So I'm like, heck, that's why I can't find them all, because your behind got them all. And she thought it was funny. I was dead serious. You know, but she does make baskets, so I don't know what she's going to do with 5 cases of cups, but that ain't my business, because goodness knows I got 5 cases of cups also. They're just not all the same cups. Alright, so that's what y'all saw me do. I just wrapped the box, wrapped the robe, the towel around the box. I set my spa pillow in there. I did go ahead and wrap this a minute ago, but I ran out of ribbon. So now I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to leave this little, if I'm going to dovetail this or just leave this flying. I don't know what to do with this. I can make a fake bow. Here, let's make a fake bow with it. And then we're going to put it on this gift and act like it's a real bow. And by a fake bow, I just meant I'm sticking the tails of this other bow down in there instead of having them fly away. That's not actually tied in there. I just stuck them in there. That's why I said a fake bow, because it's not actually a bow. Then I just sewed him in there. I can put a cup in there. I'll scoot over and let him in. And then I'm going to put some other stuff up there. What? I don't know. Definitely not that. And not that. I wanted to see what that green was going to look like with this color cup. And it ain't bad. Oh, you're more than welcome. You are more than welcome. Let's see. Now I got a complex about the cups. Every time I pull one out, I'll be checking it. So that's also a tip for you guys. If you are buying stuff in bulk from the $1.25 and up tree, definitely check your products. If you get a whole case of something, open that case in the store and check it. I don't be liking to do that because I don't want my cashiers to know what's inside, so that they can be like, oh, we don't have any more, and then go back there and pick it all up because they saw me leave out with a case. So I just go ahead and buy the case. Let them get the one girl, you know, ringing me up. She'll take the one out and scan them or whatever like that. But other than that, I don't be wanting them in my business. That's how stuff end up walking off. Hey, Miss Jana. Welcome to the live. I did get new hair and body mist today. Square bottles in French rose, Thai coconut, and Moroccan jasmine. Yes. Oh, I thought these were going to be free of scented products. Yeah, they're supposed to be, Kay. They definitely are. That's why I say I don't know why I keep sticking this up here. Probably because I don't have anything in there. But like I said, I'm just kind of doing this much of it because I have to go outside and get some more stuff to put in here. Sleep mask, and something else. I can't look because I'm on that phone over there. Has my list on it. Where's my car key for the mug, Jana? I know, right? I have mugs. I actually went ahead and pulled the tags off of. You'll be happy to know that there is an official warning on the back of them that tells them that they're dishwasher, microwave, and dishwasher safe. So definitely, it's okay to pull off your little sticky down there because it's already on there. And this is as far as I got. So yeah, there's that. So we got 4 over there, and then I just found 2 more of the grandmas. So I got 4 grandmas and 2 best moms. Now keep in mind, I probably have a box of the old ones, the ones from last year. I still got them too. So I guess we're gonna see if we can't get them in some concepts also. I think I will put the old ones inside of gifts and put the new ones in window bag gifts, and then that way I can take them out easily. The ones that are in here are gonna stay in there. Where is the cosmetic bag? The buckets and the cups and buckets look good. The mama cosmetic bag? You think I should put that in there? I could. But I thought that may be overkill with all this other mom stuff. And the ones that I have don't exactly match these colors. Yeah, here it is again, y'all. I told you, I match like a kindergartner. You switched out the tumbler. I looked away and looked back and was confused. Those mugs retail at Hallmark for $14.99. Alrighty. Thank you for that, Puddin' Pie. I had no idea. Green tumbler, pink bucket. Yep. So, would that mean green tumbler, pink bucket? You could also use head scratchers or hairbrush in there. Oh, very nice. That is true. I do have those. Oh, you talking about those heads, those things? Oh my goodness, where are those? I'll have to go find those. I remember hiding them from my grandson. He thought they were toys. He kept coming in there and trying to play with them. I don't know what the crap I did with those things. They gotta be up high. I'm gonna have to go out there and look. So yeah, so that's all I'm doing, y'all. Just doing this. So Kay's reminding me that they're fragrance free. So these don't have fragrance. I did find these. I've been looking for a minute. So I was happy about that. I have to take some of this paper out of here. It's 10 o'clock. Okay. K1K's creation is in the chat. So does that mean you're not going live, Kay? Because I'm just up here because I was up here. But I will get off of here Miss Sonia and came on. I told you I was only gonna be up here for 30 minutes till Sonia got on here, and now she's on, and we still on here. Is it just the camera reversing things, or does that cup say? It does say that. It really does. I saw that when I originally bought them. I thought that was pretty weird, but there's really not anything we can do about it. I mean, I can't lay it down. That's weird. So yeah, they're just gonna have to know that that's Mama. I saw these in Dollar General. These little furry, puffy letters in Dollar General and in Walmart. I was surprised because I didn't know they carried that. When I was over there looking at these little stickers and stuff, they have all of those. Of course, all of the mom's letters were gone, but all of the other letters are there. Let's see. Country Girl says you can also add a bath sponge thingy. Yes, I could. I was thinking that, but then I was trying to stay fragrance free. Oh, I did buy some of these. I'm liking the colors on those, and they actually fit in some of my gifts better. I have some cosmetic bags that are still open outside that I needed smaller loofahs for, so I picked those up. Yeah. But that's it, guys. Miss K, are you going live? Can I get off of here now? Can I? What is this? Oh, I forgot about these. I need to figure out what to do with those. Oh, guys, I came up with a concept, not a concept, with a design plan for my workshop. Today while I was driving all across my city. And I'm excited. So that means I have to get rid of, downgrade my stock quite a bit. Everything will be out and displayed because I am a visual person and I can't design unless I see what my colors are so that I'm able to pull things and stuff like that. So, yeah, all of that stuff that's in there, a lot of that's going away. Probably into storage or somewhere else. I don't know where, but probably into storage. And then I'm going to go in there and pull out all of that stuff and get it arranged so that I can see it. And I was trying to utilize half of my workshop as storage and then half of it as a design area. I have now realized that that is not going to work for me. I need more space. So I'm going to use all of it as my design area and store off-site with a small amount of stuff being kept at my workshop. So we'll try that, and hopefully that'll give me better results than I had this year, because it was a struggle. And I said that last year, and I said that I didn't want to go into another season with this type of issue. And here it is, a whole nother season, and I'm doing the exact same thing. So for me to expect to have had different results and not done anything differently is absolute insanity. And for that, I can honestly say it's cost me several thousands of dollars this year. Like, literally. My sales were down for Valentine's Day. I did Easter for the first time, so that kind of helped Valentine's Day, but it was nowhere near what my previous Valentine's Days have been. And at the rate I'm going now, then my sales could very well be down for Mother's Day. So I can honestly say I can attribute a lot of that reduced productivity to the way I'm having to work and my space not being conducive to my particular design style. It was not conducive because I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what I needed, and I thought I could have this stuff stacked up in boxes and be able to do what I needed to do with it, and I cannot. So it's definitely a lesson learned. Um, and I can't necessarily say that I caution you guys about that, but understand that there are growing pains that come with having the amount of stock that some of us have. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, I am excited as well. I am. I am. I need to be making what did Crafty Leo say? 1,000 or $200,000 gifts or something like that. That's what I need to be making right now. I need to go ahead and fix up this whole little situation so I can finish off strong. This this next basket making season strong, which is Mother's Day, and then move into some other stuff. So we got some other stuff coming down the pipe as far as other opportunities to sell. Those first 2 years, I was extremely comfortable with only going out for street sales during major holidays. But to move the product and make the money that I feel like I need to be making right now, I'm going to have to create some other opportunities. So that's going to include craft fairs, vending opportunities, um, this whole flea market situation, indoor market thing that they got going on. So, yeah. And that's going to allow me other opportunities to sell. So hopefully we can continue, prayerfully, we will continue pulling in money the rest of the year and further downsizing my stock or inventory. Case question. Hey, Donna Allen, welcome to the live. Hey, Shawnee. I ain't even see you. Hey, hey, hey. Kay says, I have purse sets like 4. Hold on, that heart's in the way. Let me move that. Oh, and 5 pieces each, like 4 and 5 pieces each. Would it be a bad idea to put them in a huge window bag? You have purse sets, 4 or 5 piece each, and you want to put them in window bags. I would not necessarily say it's a bad idea, but a 4 or 5 piece purse set, I would want to make it into a concept that I'm going to be able to maximize my money from. And I feel like in a window bag, they may not bring as much money as if it was constructed in a traditional basket or gift style. So yeah, I would probably build them into an actual basket concept of some sort, so that you can get the money that you deserve for having that many pieces. The other thing you can do is put like the larger bag and maybe a coin purse or something into a concept, and then put the second, third, and fourth piece or whatever I said, into the window bags, and then that way you'll have multiple gifts that should bring you the amount of money that you're looking for, that you deserve for a 4 or 5 piece per set. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, so the pieces with maybe a watch in the big tubs, or should I split them? Yeah, I would probably split them, because I would do the biggest piece and then like a smaller piece in one concept, and then maybe the other 2 pieces in another concept, another gift basket. Um, and then the third or fourth piece, yeah, I can count, but the other little one you could put in a window bag, something like that. But yeah, they don't have to all be together. You can put them together if you want to. Um, but that's going to either make your gift really big, your container really big, so that you'll have enough space for everything, and then whatever other little tchotchkes you want to add to bring that money amount in, or you can do the multiples. And then that way you'll still be getting the money. And like that, okay, so a 5 piece purse set, let's just say, if I put that in the concept, I can get $200. Just throwing out a number. I can get a $200 gift with that 5 piece purse set or 4 piece purse set. If I put it in a bag, I don't know that they're going to want to give me $200 because I put a purse inside of a bag. But if I put it in a basket, I can put 2 of the pieces in a basket and add the watch and a pair of shades, and a hand sanitizer or jewelry, a pair of earrings or something. And then that's one concept. Now that concept will bring you $100. You do the other concept with 2 or 3 of the other pieces with some more of those things. That's going to bring you $100. So whereas you were trying to get $200 from a bagged gift, now you have 2 gifts at $100, which may be more feasible for people. And you've used up that, and now you have 2 gifts instead of the one. You're welcome. There are 30 people in here in this chat. What do y'all think? What's y'all's opinions to Miss K's dilemma? Here, let's take you guys in here while we get some feedback. COG girl, thank you, Kay. I so appreciate you. I do, I do, I do. Let's see here. Now, like I told y'all, this been sitting up here for forever. KB says great answer. Okay, thank you. I'm just making sure I ain't totally off the mark now. Y'all know I be running my mouth. Oh, I thought it was Trinka Trinka. Okay. Miss Betty agree. Okay. All right. Miss P. The OG has spoken as that. Well, thank you guys. Y'all are very kind. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Um, this particular ottoman, that was one of the things that I'm dealing with some of my concepts. I could do, and I had to start looking at it a little bit differently. Like my purses are big monies, my robes are big monies, my ottomans are big monies. So I could easily, and not like the big bears. Those are all those things bring in a good amount of money. I can run through my product and put one big bear, a purse, a fragrance, a robe, a big ottoman. Now I have 4 or 5 big money items into one gift. I could charge 200, I could charge 300, I could charge $400 for it. But the reality of it is, um, I'll lose the ability to sell it easily at a higher price. So for that, I now have to pick. If I do a concept with one big item, let's say a purse, then that'll be a certain type price point, maybe $50, $70, something like that. If I do it with 2 large items, let's say a purse and an ottoman, okay, now my price has gone up to $100 starting for those 2 large products. Of course, I still have to add my fragrance in, my florals, all of that kind of stuff. But if I'm putting 2 big money items in there, then my price, it goes up. So now I'm thinking I'm going to just do the purses, the watch, the jewelry, the, perfumes as a concept. The stuff that I'm going to put on the ottoman is not necessarily as expensive, but it'll still be big in size. It's still going to fill it up, but it's not going to be big money items. I'm not putting expensive robes in. I'm not putting a $30 robe in, a $40 purse in there, and then a $30 ottoman. We're already at $100 for just those 3 items. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it and why it takes me a little bit longer. Because initially in my mind, I was going ottoman, purse, big bear, big fragrance, and she was gone. But I can't really do that if I need to get the money that I need to get from them. Miss Shannon says pretty. Thank you. Kay's laughing at Miss P's creations. Shawnee says, love the explanation and the purse gift. Thank you, Shawnee. So that's kind of how I think about it, and I'm learning to think about it more so. Um, and also with the number of items that I do. Like if I'm doing a small gift in here, like those little cosmetic cases, if it has, 3 pieces of fragrance in there, and then 2 little filler items, and then 1 high price item. Okay, I can run that at, $50, $65, whatever the case may be. But if I put, um, let's say, slippers in there and perfume in there and something else, now the prices went up because those items cost more. So I'm trying to fill up my gifts, but make sure I pay attention to which items command a higher price than others so that I don't feel. And that's the same thing that I was having issues with my bundles. I had all of the big box toys, but I couldn't. Once I stacked all of those big boxes up together, we had two, three, $400 quickly. So I had to realize that yeah, the big box toys is where it's at, but you also have to have the smaller filler items or the less expensive filler items to balance that out so that it can stay attainable for a lot of people. So there's that. Let's see. Um, any other questions, comments, or concerns? Anybody? Not that I have the answers, but give you guys an opportunity to chat it up and see if there's anything else you need from me before I go ahead and end this. Um, let's see, what do I have? Oh, this situation. This big old bag, these things here, over it. They're super cute. They really are, but they're just really big. And as you can see, these ottomans are 16 by 16, and this thing fills up the ottoman. So I could add other stuff to that. Um, but that's, of course, it's going to drive up the price. So now I'm thinking, take it off of this ottoman, put it on one of those plastic buckets or in a wire basket or something like that, and run them that way. Because if I leave this here, we're already at $60, and it's 2 items. Miss Angela says, what will be your least expensive Mother's Day gifts? I have some $10 gifts. That's probably going to be it. No. I take that back. Well, yeah, $10. Because I am doing candles. um, Literally a candle with a flower or something on it and putting them in a bag, and that's going to be it. And I'll have one on my table. Uh-oh, my bad, y'all. I forgot y'all couldn't see. I'll have one on my table, and then I'll keep the other ones in um, the U-Haul so that they can stay out of the sun. Um, and then I'll sell them individually like that. I think I'll just make up some kind of little sign or something and put on there and say, these are available or whatever like that. And then just do them that way. So I think $10 is going to be my least expensive because I do have those candles. And like I still have roses, individual roses, but I'm trying to work them into something. I have I think I'm going to do about 10 floral arrangements. So I should run through a good bit of those roses then. But even at that, I think between the um, candles and I have a couple of other smaller gifts that I've already created. So I think probably $10 is going to be my least expensive. Thank you, Alicia. That blue bag is very cute. Thank you, Shawnee. You're going to see a lot of her. She got like 7, 8 sisters in there with her. That whole big red tote y'all see down there in the middle of my floor is full of them jean backpacks. That's the only thing in there is all them doggone jean backpacks. I don't know what I had going on, but $5. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. We'll do it. Oh man, I forgot about them rose bears too. So this is a part of my purse stash. Well, the purse stash in here. Yes, I like having $10 gifts, so when they ask, I can say $10 and up. Exactly. Gets the people going. So I got this little Paris Hilton situation here. I was contemplating on taking her back, but y'all told me different price points, different age groups of customers and things like that. So I'm gonna keep her. There's several of those also. I got these two one satchel and one, I don't know what this is, but you guys saw these purses. I did a live on these. So I just got them up here stacked up. And some more over there. I got hats sitting here. Spa pillows, of course. Blankets that's supposed to be going in concepts. Oh, this is as far as it's made it, y'all. I told y'all. And I found all these doggone cowboy hats. I bought 4, and that's enough. But they're oh nope, I got 5. They're boots on the ground crazy around here. So I figured I'd get those, especially after I found these little bandana things. So I'm going to throw those in there. And I don't know what else we're going to do with it. I don't know if you guys saw Divine Creations Live. Her daughter Kayla um, did a concept with those hats. So I will definitely go back and watch that. Maybe pair with fans. Awesome score. Yeah. Except those them Dollar Tree fans. Y'all don't get them to fans. Nobody thinking that those going to be those little clacking fans, because they're not. Them fans ain't going to make no noise. Oh, wait. That's the wrong light. Them fans ain't going to make no noise. None whatsoever. So if you're giving it to the church mom to use to fan herself while she's out and about doing church mom things, okay. Grandma can get one. Yeah. But if she's anybody under the age of like 60, don't get nobody no fans, y'all. Because I'm telling you, they're going to be hot. They're going to look inside of those gifts and find y'all's business card in there. Uh-oh. Find y'all's business card in there, and they're going to call and complain. They're not. I'm not even finna put that on y'all. But don't do that. But if you're looking for fans, check your local beauty supply stores. They should have fans. A lot of them around here now have fans. So if you absolutely have to have them, check your beauty supply store. Seeing as we don't have time to order them. Where y'all getting those hats? I got those hats from Dollar General. Those pink cowgirl hats came from Dollar General. The other stack of hats, all those fedoras, they came from Walmart. And then I have a couple that I got from Cato's. So, yeah. I don't know which ones you're talking about, Ms. Donna. Oh. 32 people on, and we got 27 thumbs up. If you guys don't mind, could you please go ahead and give a thumbs up? I greatly appreciate it. Here's the Disco Cowgirl hat. And here is the UPC, if you need it. You can put that into your Dollar General app, and it may or may not tell you if your stores have them. The quantity feature, the in-stock, out-of-stock feature on Dollar General's app is notoriously incorrect. But if you need it, there's the barcode. You can scan it. No hats in Chicago. What? Not even at Walmart? Because these ones came from Walmart. Well, this one actually came from City Trends. Yeah, this one came from City Trends, but all the rest of these came from Walmart. So yeah. Ouch. I'm trying to close this case thing on here, but it won't close. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. You guys have an awesome rest of your night. Are you doing any of those sun hats and purses together? Yes, ma'am, I am. I did a couple of them last year, and they were really good sellers. And that was before the whole boots on the ground situation. Gonna check Foreman Mills and City Trends tomorrow. Okay, I did order some from Temu. Yeah. Yep. Temu's kinda slow. That's why I opted not to even go that route, because I knew I didn't have time for Temu. I did not. The here, I can show you guys this. Let's see. Make sure I don't show y'all all my junk. So y'all remember the cosmetic bags. Ooh, so pretty. So we got that. I want to show you something. These little cosmetic cases, not cosmetic cases, keychain wallet things, are not the color that you think they are. These came from Dollar General. They were 30 cents. They were part of the whatever just went 90% off. So I picked up quite a few of these because I was like, oh, I have animal print stuff. Y'all, this is not gonna go. I can't do that. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna get away with that. So I don't know what we're gonna do with those, but we're gonna figure it out. This I found at the $1.25 and up tree. So that's pretty cool. Cutesy. I also found this Boss Baby cologne. This came from City Trends. It was $4. So that's a pretty good little pairing. But the real reason I bought that was to go with the infamous colognes. These little cute babies. And as you can see, it's a different color also. So yes, all of these are leopard print, animal print, or whatever animal this is. But they're all different shades of this color. And I ain't that far in my playing with color stage. I'm still at like first grade level. So I ain't going to be able to do this. This is going to drive me crazy. All these different colors and stuff, I can't do this. Now these two are okay together. But that and all the rest of these, I don't know about that. I also found these at the Dollar General. And these are probably trinket trays, but they are green dot. So I picked up that guy. And this guy, of course, goes pretty good with this little tray. So those are cute. I also have her. And I found this at the Dollar General. So I'll be pairing these little things up. So I just wanted to bring you guys in and show you that stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Let's hit the like button before the live is over. Yep, because you already know we're winding it down. It's over. It's over. It's over. And I think I showed you guys these. All these little picture frames. These are at the Dollar Tree. So we got this guy. And of course, he matches. It's all animal print. They probably don't match, but y'all know what I mean. So we got him. We got this with the gold heels and the purse. I thought that would be fitting. We got this, some books with the bag, perfume, florals. And it says, the world is your runway. And what else do I have? These ones, some more of the animal print. This one is let your faith be bigger than your fear. And it's got some florals up there to the top. We got another one of him. And prayers go up, blessings come down. So yeah. I think I'm done with the animal print. But like I say, I have like 5 of those beige bags. I actually found I think I found like 6 or 7 more bags today. But I opted to not get them because I was just going to buy them to put more color on my table. Like there was a little lavender one, there was a hot pink one, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, yeah, I ain't finna buy all these bags. Like if I can't get it with what I got, then it won't be got. Like I'm not finna keep doing this. So I left them there, even though they were like $2 and $3. Which I kind of, I had to talk to myself about, but I left them there because I literally have nothing short of 25 bags currently to go into concepts. So I didn't feel like buying 5 or 6 more bags was a good thing. So yeah, there's that. But they are out there, guys. They are out there. I'm not telling you to go out there and looking for them. Goodness knows I ain't, because it's a lot, but they're out there. Yeah, these fans, these are not the boots on the ground fans, y'all. Like that's not it. That's not what they're gonna want to do. Like I say, if it's a young mom, don't give her this. You need a bamboo fan. And when we say bamboo, see how all of this is plastic? The ones that clack and make noise, this is wood. It's bamboo. So that's why they make so much noise when they open and close. This is not doing it. That's not it. But like I say, Mimo can fan herself at church with this, so she can have one. But the younger mamas, not that. I don't think they're gonna go for that, y'all. Can you send me the upcoming again? I was driving. Who are you? What are you asking for, Miss Donna? And who are you asking me for? Who are you asking that from? Can you send me the upcoming invite later again? Are you talking to All Things with a K? Are you talking to me? UPC for the hats. Okay. Got it. Let's go get some hats. Any particular hat? For the cowboy hat. Pink cowboy hat. Yep. Gotcha. Hold on. Let me get it so it can be stable. I'm trying to get you a good screenshot without my hand being in the way. What about that? Hi, Gloria. Welcome to the live. We're just about to end up here. I appreciate you stopping by. You can go ahead and like the live and come back and watch the replay. It was just an hour and a half of me chatting, but I thank you for joining. Miss Donna, you got it? You're welcome. All right, y'all. I'm going. That's it and that's all. I had to do some work. It's time to turn and burn, baby. I'm actually tired. I should probably go take a nap. I probably should go take a nap. All right, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your afternoon. Remember that there are other people on live. Let's see who's live. Whose house am I going to send y'all over to? Let's see who's live. Who's live? Just Gifted is live. Yes. Just Gifted is live, you guys. And I don't see anybody else live. So I will see you over to Just Gifted's house. We'll go over to Miss Sonia's house. And I'll see you guys over there. Thursday night vibes. Anybody need the link or the whatever to get over there? Here, let me put it in the chat. Let's see, share, copy link. And let's go back here. And there's Miss Sonia's link. If you guys need it, just gift it. And that's whose house I'm going over. Y'all coming? We got like 20 people left. So somebody's still left and went over Miss Sonia's house, which is a good thing. Let's go over and support another basket maker. Not all things with a K. One K's creation. K, that was in our chat earlier. She's usually live, and that's what people are talking about as far as the late night crew. We'll be up making baskets and chatting and carrying on. So definitely follow 1K's Creations for notifications of when she goes live also. And other than that, I'll see y'all over Miss Sonia's house. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Be blessed.